Hello, Matthew Williams here with a quick note to let you know about a big problem with No Limit Drones. Now, I do like the service, I have used it, and when it works, it works. But right now, we have a real problem with the fact that for about the last year, there has been a thing on DJI's firmwares, so that if you do any type of firmware update on your drone, they put a lock. So it can't be rolled back, so you can't change the firmware. You can only move forwards, you can't move back. Okay, now No Limit Drones, the features that you can access and activate require you to use an earlier firmware in many cases. Now, in order to do that, you need to run their app and put the firmwares forward and backwards. If you do it from DJI's website or through the app on your phone, no matter which firmware you go to, it'll be the last time you ever move it, because there's been this lock system is in place, which means it'll only move firmwares forward. Okay, now there's nothing No Limit Drones can do for you in this situation. It's locked off. Okay, however, if you have a drone where you have not been updating the firmware for a very long time, for over a year, and you go to No Limit Drones, if you do the firmware updates or downgrades on the No Limit Drone site, it doesn't add this little bit of software which DJI are crowbarring on there at the moment. The No Limit Drone site won't do that to you. You'll be safe. You'll be able to move forwards and backwards on your firmware. But if you've moved any firmware within the last year using DJI's site or the official DJI app or the DJI Assistant, if you've done it with a DJI, you're screwed, because you'll have this lock on there and it won't allow you to do anything. Now here's the problem. Now, I'm not trying to, stop No Limits Drones. I wish to see them continue, but I think they're being very deceptive right now and misleading in the way that they're operating, because this has been going on for a year and there's nothing in big red letters or warning you in a transparent fashion on the No Limits Drone site. Nothing to warn you that if you have this problem where you can't move your firmware forward or backwards because it's been locked with what's known as anti-rollback, okay? If you're stuck like that, then you're not going to be able to change the firmware on your drone. So if you've got a drone which won't allow it, or a brand new drone, there's no point in you paying the money for the No Limit Drone app, because you can't put the earlier firmwares on there. And if you can't put the earlier firmwares on there, you can't activate a lot of the functions. But they don't tell you that. They just want you to pay the money for a non-functioning thing right now. No Limit Drones doesn't work right now. Now they are saying, because they got me like this. They got me, okay? They are saying that they're going to be updating to a version 2. But they've been saying this for a while, okay? And this version 2 is going to fix all this won't allow you to roll back problems, okay? But they sent me an email saying, we got a special offer on. And in the email, they don't even warn you, oh, by the way, you may not be able to use this. Just buy it. It'll work, buy it. And you look on the site and it says, this drone, yeah, get this firmware, it'll do this on this firmware. Great, sounds great, doesn't it? You buy it, you try it, it don't work, but you shelled out the money. And all new drones are going to be locked down like that. And until this version 2 of NLD comes out, there's no point in buying it. And we need to see this working before people start paying out the money, because I paid out money and I ain't got nothing for it. My old drone that was didn't have this anti-rollback thing on it, fine. That's never had the firmware updated. It's never touched DJI, right? And that's fine. Now I can go on No Limit Drone site and I can move the firmware up and down, because if you do it via the No Limit Drones, provided it wasn't locked in the first place, which all new drones will be locked, yeah, and anybody who's fiddled with their firmware in the last year, it's going to be locked. But mine wasn't, you see, so now I can go on the No Limits drone site and move the firmware up and down. That's great for me on one drone, but I bought a new drone recently and it don't work. Yeah, it doesn't work, so I wasted the money. So I thought I'd buy another drone to see if I could get it from fresh. And here it is, and it's got to go back because it's got the anti-rollback lock is on this. So this drone is going back because it's a piece of shit. I can't do what I need to do, right? So trust me, if you buy a new drone right now, you're screwed. So you'd imagine that No Limit Drones would be warning you about this on their website. And the answer is no, they're not. They're just going, business as usual, give us your money. And people after people after people are finding that they can't do it, they can't do it, they can't do it. And what's No Limit Drone saying? Oh, just wait forever until version 2 comes out and it'll fix all these problems. Really? Really? Well, you got me like that, so they're getting a lot of other people like that too, okay? So what I'm saying to you is this: don't activate, don't buy a ticket on No Limit Drones until you have tested whether you can move the firmware up and down, right, on the No Limits Drone site. Okay, don't do it on the DJI app and don't do it on the Assistant. Okay, it's got to be done on the No Limits Drone app. Okay, now how did I find out about this? Well, guess what? It's hidden away in their forums, hidden away. Oh, by the way, I can't update my thing. It keeps getting stuck at 15%, people are saying. And what do they say? Oh yeah, you can't do that because the anti-rollback. Oh right, really? Hide that information in the back of a forum right at the very back. Why isn't that on your front page? Why is that not on your front page, No Limit Drones? This is not right. That is wrong. That is really wrong that you are fooling people with this crap, yeah? Yeah, you're taking their money and you're not providing them with the service. They can't use it right now, yeah? I'm one of them. Okay, now I'm holding on to see whether version 2 comes out. But, you know, I've been waiting a month. How long are we going to wait? How long are we going to wait? So, here's the thing. On the frequently asked questions page of the No Limits Drones site as well, it specifically says it's okay to update and raise and lower your firmware via the DJI app. No, it's not. That's totally wrong. You are telling people something which, if they've got a drone that right now isn't screwed, you're telling them, No Limits Drones, oh yes, fine, just update it via the DJI app. However, on your forums, hidden away, you're saying, do not do that. It's terrible because they're putting this anti-lock thing on there. Don't do it. So why is it not on your frequently asked questions then? Because this is the thing. People come to your site. Is it going to work? Frequently asked questions. Is anybody having problems with it? That's where the frequently asked questions are going to be. Nothing. It's just give us your money. And that's wrong. That is wrong, 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 wrong. You should be warning people that there is an issue. And if they can't move their firmware forward and backwards, they're locked right now. Yeah. So a lot of the features, if not all of them, are going to be pretty much null and void, can't be used on their drone. Yeah, so it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time having your, paying for that. What are they paying for? What's the point? Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to destroy No Limits Drones. Far from it. Because I'm glad to see they're there. But right now, you've taken my money, and like a lot of other people, we got fuck all for it. Yeah. And you are not making it clear on your website, yeah, that this is a massive problem and all new drones are going to have this problem until you release version 2, if that fixes it, yeah, if it fixes it. But right now, you should be warning people, don't spend your money. If you can't move the firmware up and down using our app right now, maybe you want to think about not spending the money. But you're not doing that, and that's a little bit deceptive, and that's why I'm doing this video. So hopefully soon you'll sort the problem out, and then I will take this video down, because it ain't going to be a problem anymore. But for right now, I'm telling everybody, don't give them your money, because your money's just going to be in limbo land with them, and it doesn't work right now. So, okay, thanks very much for watching.